Yes, 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 people. We love to see it. We love to see it. We beat Newcastle today. Yes, we beat Newcastle today 3-0. 3-0. We beat those guys. Aubameyang got a brace. Saka got involved in a goal. Another Emma Smith Rowe masterclass. Thomas Partey, Paul over the top for the beautiful assist for the opening goal. You know what? All around, great, great, great result for the team. And you know what? Decent performance too. I'm not gonna find too many holes in the performance. Although we could always get more, right? We could always get better performances from the guys. But you know what? I'm quite happy, and I'm happy with the team's performance. I'm happy with the team's result. I'm happy with everything. Let's just keep it moving. Aubameyang was a fraud. People said, not anymore. They said guys like Leno was a fraud, and we should have kept Martinez. I said that myself, but you know what? Leno, fair play. You've proven us wrong, which you should be doing as a goalkeeper. You're doing your job. Good job. 4 clean sheets out of the last 5 games. In addition to that, 5 games unbeaten. So Mikel Arteta is doing something right also. So all you guys talking shit about Arteta, can't hear you now. Anyways, let's get the show started. Let's get the show on the road, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get it banging today. Bang. Yes, 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 people. It's the Kitty GEGTV, and we're back again with another video. And today we're going to be talking about Arsenal destroying Newcastle at the end. At the end, we ended up destroying them. But you know what? At the beginning, I thought it was going to be a tougher game than usual. We struggled to get out of the mark at the beginning. The halftime score was pretty much 0-0. Nothing happened in the first half. The first half was a dead rubber. Nothing happened. But then Thomas Partey's beautiful ball over the top to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang opened the score for us. And you know what? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang went in and did not hesitate this time, because he had a chance earlier in the game, which he fluffed his lines after Saka brought in a beautiful ball for him. But you know what? You don't always get the way you want. And then next, the second goal, Emil Smith Rowe went in and out, faked the guy, and then next thing you know, left the player for dead, crossed it in for Saka. Easy goal, 2-0. Arsenal's flying. At that point, it's a dead rubber. We're winning this game no matter what. It's just if we can keep a clean sheet or not. And then you know what? Cedric Suarez today. Today, Cedric Suarez showed me. He put in some work today, Cedric Suarez. Cedric Suarez did some stuff today that I don't usually see Cedric do. Cedric made some moves today. Cedric was playing well today. Cedric was attacking on the attacking end. Cedric Suarez, to me, could be taking Bellerin's job. So he could have already taken his job today with the ball that he played. How simple. Aubameyang just needs to guide it into the goal. And now it's 3-0, game over. You know what? Sub off Emil Smith Rowe, sub off Saka, sub off Thomas Partey, sub off all these guys, and just keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, Saka didn't get subbed off, but yeah. And then we went home with the 3 points. So we beat them 3-0. What a win. I'm happy with that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy. I want to know what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section about the result. Tell me what you guys think about the game. Tell me what you guys thought about everything involving today's game. Because you know what? To me, today was a good day. And if you guys can do me a favor also, please smash the like button today. Please smash a like. Let's try to get 100 likes for this video while we're at it, right? Let's try to get 100 likes for this video while we're at it, right? Big up to the men, big up to the people watching. So yes, let's get this video popping. Now, moving on, Arsenal. Let's be honest, guys. We are in a situation right now where we're building, where we need to rebuild, where we need to get better, where we need to do some stuff to focus and get the team back to where we can get to, right? We well-deserved result, no question about it. Yep, I agree, Futsala. Well-deserved result, no question about it. We deserve this win today. Anyone tells you that we do not deserve this win, they're lying to you. It was a good win. And you know what? We played better than Newcastle. Newcastle did not offer much going forward. They did not offer much at all in this game. You would think they would have offered more, but unfortunately, Newcastle just did not offer anything. Right now, I was quite happy to see Thomas Partey playing, Tierney playing, Cedric Suarez playing. And you know what? They all played a big part in today's game. All 3 of the managers substitution changes from the last game have made a big difference in today's game. Tierney being a big part of the which one was it? Tierney played a big part in the game defensively, and he also created some good chances. Then you got Thomas Partey, who basically created the first goal, right? And then you also have the man on the other side, Cedric Suarez, who got the assist, right? These three guys played a massive, massive, massive part in today's game. They just did amazing. And you know what? I'm very happy that these guys performed. And you know what? Especially Thomas Partey, because he was getting a lot of stick for not performing, for not showing us enough, for not showing us that he can do enough for us to win games on a regular basis. But you know what? Today he definitely showed up. He showed up in a big way. And you know what? This is all we can ask from a Thomas Partey. This is all we want from a guy like Thomas Partey, who can do it week in, week out. Thomas Partey, to me, is still one of the best midfielders in the league. Even though he has not played much, he will show days like today why he's levels above every single player that we have in our midfield. And you know, a lot of these people need to just shut their mouths when they're talking shit about our players. Our players are good. It's just some of our players are shit. Not all of them are good. My bad. Yeah. We got some players that need to perform better, some players that need to show more heart, more energy, more tenacity throughout the pitch. And that's 100% reality of the situation. But from the players that we have seen and the players that have been playing, you know what? This is all I can ask for. This is all I can ask for from you guys. All I could ask is for you guys to show us week in, week out, the same energy level, the same consistency, the same energy on the pitch and off the pitch. And if you guys could do that, we're going to get ourselves some good results. That's what it is. Like, it's just about consistency with these guys. They're not consistent enough. They don't show enough consistency. Now we got Steven in the house. Steven, what's good?
Yeah, man. I love to say it was a brilliant night, but the stream didn't go quite to plan.
Why?
I'm just gonna put you what one guy said in the private chat.
Okay.
He said that in the live chat.
Okay, and did I delete the video?
Nah, I just blocked him before I got a chance to highlight it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Nah,
but
honestly, man, forget about that right now. Forget about the stream. Forget about everything else. What do you think about the game?
yeah, but apart from that, though, yeah, it was game was alright, not too bad. I think first half we were our usual selves in a sense compared to like the Crystal Palace game. I
Okay.
think the second half, I think Arteta decided to be a bit more pragmatic and entice Newcastle onto us, which
Hmm.
then left the space that I knew if Aubameyang was always left, he would go and attack and score goals with. And I think that's been the problem with Aubameyang, that people worked out you don't play a high line with Aubameyang, he ain't gonna do anything. So it's so when we want to play like open them up into tight spaces, I would play Martinelli on the left, and if we're gonna play pragmatic and break him on the counter, I'd play Aubameyang.
Yeah. So for you, 1 second. Let me just change the camera. For me, bro, I thought Arteta got it spot on today. We can't fault anything that Arteta did today. You cannot blame the manager. You give the manager a lot of blame when he gets it wrong. Today, I think he deserves a lot of credit because every
Oh, fair
single
play
player
to him.
he
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the second half, he decided to be a bit more pragmatic and try and entice Newcastle onto us, and it worked out a treat, and I'll give him fair praise for that.
okay. What about the fact that every single player that he brought into the team for from that didn't play the last game made a big difference today?
Yeah, and fair, yeah, absolute credit to him. Um, I'm not going to be one that's going to completely say, "Oh, well, yeah, well, like these players should be doing it on a consistent level." Right, and I said should be expecting a minimum. These players have not performed, obviously, and Arteta again just had to show faith in him, and he's been rewarded. And fair play for bringing him back in the side.
Okay. Okay.
I
Let's
think
see.
Suarez is a bit of a gamble as well, and that paid off as
We
well.
got Sahal here. Sahal, what's going on?
Good man, good.
Chat to me, bro.
Good game, man. There's a first half we were terrible. Aubameyang should have scored. Same. Always actually this first half we were actually playing high. The tempo was good. We were playing fast. So there's been an improvement clearly in the first half. But in the second half we always struggle just taking our chances. And today we just took our chances in the second half. Aubameyang took his goal well. Saka's goal was taken well. Aubameyang's last goal. It's just about, as you said, this season we kept. To be fair, we did miss like a lot of chances. So if you look back through the season, like we probably could have scored more goals. Definitely, we could have scored way more goals than we have, because
Yeah.
that's the one thing we haven't done this season: scoring goals. Like we've been terrible up there. Lacazette has been Lacazette and Aubameyang. Both of them have just not been good enough scoring goals, and people creating chances have not been good. But today has been. It's nothing. I'm not gonna complain about today, because today is really really good. I want the same. Next game, I want to see the same.
Yeah. Okay. What do you call it? Next, Brandon, chat to me. I was just telling the guys, Arteta got it spot on. Some of the players performed really well today. Aubameyang's no longer a fraud. Leno, people are forgetting about Martinez right now. And you know what? When it comes to a performance like today, it was slow, but from the 50-minute onwards, no one can say a bad word. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Aubameyang made me look like a fool, because I was screaming at half time, take this guy off. I honestly thought we had Pierre-Emerick Sanogo, not Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I don't know what was going on with the guy, 3 big opportunities and he scuffed every single one of them. And normally Aubameyang would put them away in his sleep, you know. But he come out in the second half, fair play to him, and he banged 2 away. I thought Emil Smith-Rowe was excellent again today. Man of the match for me all day long. It's just the fact that he moves the ball so quickly. 1-2, one touch passing. He recognises that the way to open up these low block teams is quick passing, quick 1-2s in and around the box. Thomas Partey as well. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. And what makes it even worse, but even better in the same way as well, is the guy wasn't even 100% fit. And you could see he's levels above everybody else that we've got in the midfield. And aside from that, really, Newcastle, they was not at the races at all today. They was very, very poor, and we dealt with Andy Carroll very well as well. David Luiz dealt with him very well. And to be fair, it was all Arsenal. We just needed to put our chances away, and we did in the end.
Okay.
Can I just also quickly say that
Yeah.
first opportunity that Aubameyang missed, where he's hit it and caught it, that it's gone back towards the goal and hit the post. When I saw that, I literally thought it's just not going to go in at all, ever, never again. Throughout his career, it's not going to go in.
What did you guys make of Cedric?
Better than Bellerin, but to be honest, anything's better than Bellerin.
I thought Cedric was today. He showed that he is a step above
Bellerin.
Cedric was today. He showed that he was a little bit above the quality of what Bellerin has been doing, because Bellerin's been good, but to me, Cedric was better today.
See, I thought aside from probably Lacazette, Cedric was probably one of our poorest players. But like you say, he's miles above Bellerin. It's amazing what happens when you've got a fullback that can actually overlap the winger. and actually cross a ball. You know, you all automatically look more threatening. Did you notice as well how, you know, whenever Hector Bellerin plays, we always try and attack from the left-hand side. Whereas today, it was coming both flanks. And a lot of that is down to the fact that you've got Cedric overlapping, you've got Tierney overlapping on the other side. And you never see that from Bellerin. He just gets halfway up, cuts the ball back, or cuts inside.
Well, that's
And
the
Nicholas
thing.
Pepe,
You see that
Sonny's in the
as
house.
when he
Sonny,
plays
what's
as
good,
right
bro?
back.
Yeah.
Sorry to add you late,
Right,
bro.
you
I'm
see it
literally
as a
working
right
on
back
some
as
stuff.
well when he plays left back with Maitland-Niles.
Sonny,
Like
you
you
gave
can see
Bellerin
it
a
as
good
well.
performance last week. This week, Cedric came in. Did we miss him?
Is he gone? I think Cedric was amazing tonight. I think he was absolutely amazing. So it could turn out to be a great bit of business, you know, Cedric. After everything we said, he was
And
absolutely
Pablo
brilliant.
Mari.
And Pablo Mari, yeah, but Pablo Mari is a bit injury prone at the moment. I say something. Granit Xhaka with Thomas Partey, completely different player. You know, he's been good since his red card. You know, the players that we call out on a regular basis, we've got to big them up. You know, when they play well. Aubameyang, well done. Lacazette put his work. I thought it was brilliant. Best football I've seen in the second half since Wenger.
But Sonny, the problem with that is, I'm not saying that Shaka or Cedric or these players, we can have they've been good today, but we know what happens when we trust them. Shaka always does something stupid, and Cedric and Pablo Mari, for example, they don't play enough. Like next week, I bet you next week he's gonna play Bellerin again.
That's my worry.
I don't agree. You know, I don't agree. I think this season there's not precedent for this season. So yeah, these players are playing too much football in a short space of time. So they need to use a squad. But I think we've got, you know, with a couple of good tweaks in the summer, and this January transfer window, I think we've got a basis of a really good squad.
I think
You
we
know,
do have we have a like a structure where we need to improve. If we improve the right hand side of the right back, whoever sits next to Thomas Partey, that would improve us straight away, because that's where we struggle usually. Like creating chances is one thing, but we create chances, but no one takes them. So if we create, and we've never been balanced, as you said
That's
today,
the
we
point.
look
That's
balanced.
the point.
We look
If you
balanced
improve the
today.
right hand, yeah, because if you improve the right hand side, you've then got both channels, and you
Yeah, we got
saw
both
when
channels.
I
So
disagree.
the right back,
when you've got both channels, Newcastle couldn't handle us.
I disagree. I think our problem is on the left, to be honest with you now, because well, it's a problem still on both sides. Well, basically on the left, when you've got Aubameyang on the left, he don't contribute nothing, but he's got a brilliant goal tonight, or two good goals. But you know, in gameplay, he, you know, he's not fluid because he's not a left winger.
He gave the ball to Emil Smith Rowe.
Yeah, but last season he was playing as a left winger.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I know,
And he's
Sonny,
got
but
most of his goals on the left wing.
But I know, but the thing is, you know, he looks like a fish out of water on that wing. He can't take their players on. He ain't got the pace he used to have. But obviously, because his goal output, you have to play him now.
but
You know?
Sonny, on the left, he is a goal threat though. That's
That's what
the
I'm saying.
reason why
That's what I'm
He
saying.
always has been.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And for his goals, you've got to keep him now. But if you had an orthodox left winger there and a decent striker who could hold the ball up and had an all-round game to him, I think it would be a better team. But you know, you can't take away. Obviously, you've got to be an idiot to take away your bad man's goals. You know, he has to be in the team.
Yeah,
do you think the fullbacks?
that's
Do you think the fullbacks make the difference, though, Sonny? Because like in previous weeks, right, all we've done is attack from the left-hand side, and that's mainly because you've got Tierney overlapping. Whereas on the other side, normally Bellerin, he get halfway up there and then he'll pass the ball sideways or backwards, or you know. And now you got Cedric playing tonight,
Yeah,
it's
I
actually
agree.
overlapping and actually crossing balls in. You know, it makes you more threatening automatically as well on the left hand and the right hand side.
No, you're 100% right. Yeah, we're talking about it, right? You're 100% right. But you know, Cedric was amazing tonight. You know, and if he's got a Saka in front of him, that's a strong right hand side. If Cedric can perform to those levels.
But then to be fair, you were saying about the left hand side as well. If you played when I've seen Arsenal attack both sides down the channel is when we've had also Martinelli on the left as well.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's what,
as well
that's what
as
I'm saying. Yeah.
if we have Martinelli, if we have Martinelli on the left as well, you would have goals. Not you wouldn't have to maybe rely on so much as Aubameyang's goals
But
because
you
you would
can't,
have
though, can
goals
you?
come from all areas on the other side of the pitch.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that because we'll have 12 players on the pitch. Because if you have Martinelli on the left as well as Aubameyang, and you got what's the name, Lacazette, apart from all getting in each other's way, then you're going to lose a number 10.
No, what
Yeah,
I would play is I would play Lacazette up top, Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, and then Smith Rowe in the middle.
So how about Aubameyang?
Well, no, the idea is that you'd have more like attacking on both channels. You wouldn't need to rely so much on Aubameyang's goals. You would have goals come from other areas on the pitch.
Mate, if you
Look,
pay someone
Because Martinelli can
375
cut
grand a
in and
week,
score a goal.
yeah, but if you're paying someone 375 grand a week, he needs to play, mate, and he needs to score 30 goals a season.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
But I agree with you. That's the point I'm trying to make. We're a lot balanced team on each wing with Gabriel there, Martinelli, rather than Aubameyang there. But you can't do that because you can't take away Aubameyang's goals.
or his
No,
wages.
but I thought Thomas Partey was majestic today. The guy's a Bentley, man. He's a Bentley. But I'll tell you something. Xhaka, you got to give credit where credit's due. I thought Xhaka had a brilliant game tonight, and I can't stand him. I honestly thought he was brilliant.
Sonny,
And I
but what if
thought he was against Palace as well.
well, but Sonny, what if Shaka turns to, you know what, the Shaka we know, like he fouls a lot. You know what he turns into? That's what I'm saying. We probably need another holding player
Bro,
next to
we need an
Partey.
upgrade. Obviously we need an upgrade. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that we don't. But we could. You can only play with the chips that you dealt with at the moment until we do upgrade them. No way is he good enough to be an Arsenal player over 38 games in a season. Of course not.
Who would be your upgrade, Sonny?
El Nene. I don't know. I don't know. I think we need.
Would you take Basuma from?
I would take
Brighton?
Basuma right now.
Yeah, because that would remind me of how Arsenal used to be with Vieira Petit, and then you can even switch to a 4-4-2 then as well, because they will be able to
the thing
marshal.
is, listen, Basuma. The only problem I have with it is then we'd have too much of an African contingent, and we wouldn't. We would have to worry about the mid-season African tournaments.
Yeah, that's the drawback. That's the drawback. There's too many fantastic African footballers, But
Big up, Big Gunner.
What's that? Bro, I messaged you on Facebook the other day, right? But I deleted it because I thought you might get the ump.
You messaged me.
Yeah. You come up on my mentions, bro, and I made a joke. And I thought, no, we're not on that level yet. Let me just delete it before he gets the ump.
Man, stalking me already, boy. Like, I'm scared.
Yeah, bro, it's because I got what's the name? I'm not stalking you, bro. It's because Apollo's a good friend of mine.
Okay, cool.
Egal.
Oh, are you in the
Basuma.
Arsenal Insider? What is it? Arsenal 101. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Egal, it's not about like Basuma the player, but his skill set. Like, if you look at his skill set, he's like a Thomas Partey. Like, we need another player like him, but he doesn't have to be as good as him. But we need a player that can fit his kind of role.
Hello?
That can sit next to him, and do the defensive job, help around the defensive, do the passing. We need another Thomas Partey kind of.
Bro, but
Yo,
it's mentality.
we got a new 1 second. We got a new caller. Never called in before. Diener. Dinero.
Dinero, man. It definitely says
Dinero.
Dinero.
Dinero. I'm terrible with names, bro.
Bro,
you know what I was thinking? I was thinking Dino.
You killed it.
So I just say something. You said he doesn't have to be as good as Partey. Of course he does. And if we could get better than Partey, we need to get better than Partey. We should stop saying that he doesn't have to be as good as that one. We want all our players at the same level, and that's when we win the league.
It's really hard to find.
But we also we need players that can complement each other, not just be on each other's level, but complement each other's game. So when one holds, one goes forward. When and so forth.
Bro, they could compliment each other all day, bro. They could lick each other's arse all like here, but I want good footballers. I don't want average footballers at Arsenal.
Yo, De Niro, chat to us before
Yo.
Big Gunner goes.
I thought the first half, I was thinking, how are we gonna break these guys down? Like the chances that we missed, I was thinking, are we really gonna come with a point or 3 points? And then obviously when we got the goal, you could see there was confidence in the team. We started, we started passing a bit quicker, setting pace. And I just thought, yeah, just a really good game, man. Really good game. I was impressed with Cedric. Like he adds more to his game when he's up front, like when going forward in terms of bringing crosses in. He was really good. I think he was man of the match. And I just thought, yeah, it was a really good game, man.
Who's your man of the match?
Cedric.
I think he was
Who's your man of the match?
Cedric.
I think
It's not mine. It's
See,
not
I
mine.
went with Saka, to be honest.
I went with Thomas Partey.
Did ya?
'cause
We're gonna do man
you
of the
know
match
why?
later, guys. We're gonna do man of the match later.
Thomas
Just
Partey.
right now, I want to ask you guys, what do you think can we do to keep this momentum going into the next game? Because there's some things that are sustainable and there's some things that are not sustainable. Do you think keep a similar team? Do you think maybe make some changes to try to keep the energy going, or do you just want to not change the starting lineup at all? Because every single game we've kind of tweaked something. Arteta's tweaked something every game. Either change the back four, change the right back or left back, change something. And you know what? The last game, the tweaks that he made didn't work. This game, each person he brought in made a difference. Thomas Partey got an assist. Kieran Tierney made a big difference in my opinion, and he was one of the guys integral in creating some of our chances. Right. In addition to that, Cedric created a chance, and we actually scored from it. So, what can we do next game?
Well, who we got?
doing
We got
next
Southampton back to back, haven't we?
The only place we can improve is in defence, right? And you've got to say he's got big Gabriel in. I thought Rob Holding was excellent tonight as well. I thought Rob Holding had a really good game tonight as well. And
I think
I've been
both
playing
of
Rob
them had a
Holding.
decent game.
I forget David Luiz, man. It's good.
Yeah. Big up, Ellen. Now we're gonna go into the second half of the show where we're gonna do our player ratings. Before we do the player ratings, is there any special requests that you guys want? Who's gonna get Shaka this time? Who's gonna get Bellerin? Bellerin didn't play.
Yeah, Bellerin didn't play.
Yeah, that's
I know.
I'll take him, bro.
No special request.
Just in case someone gives him an
but
8.
Brandon,
playing
give
that,
Brandon
bro.
I'll
Aubameyang.
do Cam's honours and take Aubameyang. Well, actually, can I take Tierney because I'm half Scottish?
So what does it take Aubameyang?
What?
I don't mind.
I'll take.
Bro, could I take Deadwood and burn it?
We'll play the.
Okay.
I'll take.
Okay. So first things first, guys. Let's get it going. Where is it? Why is
No point in rating Leno because he ain't done nothing.
No, Leno got a clean sheet. Leno got 4 clean sheets out of 4. I'm giving Leno a 7.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing. He didn't have nothing to do in the game.
Yeah, but he got a clean sheet.
If he wasn't
doesn't
standing,
matter.
they would have scored, didn't it?
Well, I've got a clean sheet because I'm the only one who sleeps in my bed.
But then to be fair, any opportunities that did come into the box were crosses, and he was commanded in that area.
No, mate, he didn't do nothing. They didn't come forward. They didn't do anything at all. You've got to go with
You
a 5.
guys
He
are
didn't
not
do
giving
nothing.
Leno any credit for today.
What? He just stood there. Standard 5. He didn't need to do nothing.
Runnison could have done Leno's job today.
No, he was probably
No,
running.
because they
Oh,
would
no,
have
no,
started cheering from the
Brandon.
halfway line if they knew he was in goal.
Maybe even distribution.
Nah. I'm giving him a 7. Moving on. I'm gonna give Steven Cedric.
Oh, I was gonna get Tierney.
Oh, you want Tierney? Okay, Sonny.
Yeah, I'm half Scottish.
And you know what? Free transfer. He hasn't played hardly any football. He done really well, even though he's only Newcastle. I'm going to give you a 9, mate.
You're giving him a 9.
Yeah, I think he made an impact. He made he tore them apart down there. At one stage, he even done a little backflip as well. A little backfield. It's class, man. No, it was Casper at his best.
Yeah, he did his thing. So
Okay. Legit. Next, we're gonna do David Luiz. I'm gonna give that to you, Brendan.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd give him probably a 7, maybe. I thought him and Rob Holding did very well to keep Andy Carroll quiet, considering in the FA Cup he gave us some right issues. But yeah, they didn't really have too much to do, really, did they?
Yeah, people in the comment section, give us your ratings with us. So give us your Cedric ratings, give us your David Luiz ratings. Now we're on David Luiz. Sorry, Brendan. So what was your final rating?
7.
7.
I'll give him and William Corona, mate.
Oh, by the way,
Oh my God, chill, bro, chill. We're not trying to get.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry,
man,
about those
honestly.
things.
It's not for that, man. You're not going to take these in a picture salt, man.
Egal,
I know you're
that previous
joking.
message, that guy, like my guy Laurie, right? He's 9-year-old's a ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Yo, Laurie, if you want to come on. But yo, moving on. David Luiz, big gunner.
Yeah, I'll give Louise a 7. Kept what's his name, Carroll quiet. It was quite aggressive in the challenge today. So whenever he felt like, am I talking about Holding or Louise actually?
Holding.
Oh, Holding. Sorry. Yeah, no, I thought they both played well. I'll give them both 7. To be fair.
Oh, Sonny's gone.
Where's he gone? Are you upset him?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. I'm warming to Holding a lot more at the moment. Actually, the only thing that really worries me is he's passing out from the back. It's a bit. Sometimes he's just like trying to spray 70-yard passes and that. But I'll give him a 7. Kept the 2 strikers quiet today.
Okay. Next, we got Kieran Tierney is going to you, Stephen. What are you giving What are you giving Kieran Tierney?
What more could we say about Tierney? I mean, quality, innit? I mean, Almon's probably one of their threats in terms of supplying the 2 strikers. Right, had him on toast. Right, pretty much has anyone on toast when it comes up to it, when anyone comes up to him. So,
Kesh is here the whole time. Can't you add yourself? Were you there the whole time, bro?
No, I weren't.
Oh, I was like, what the hell? Okay, so let's fix this. So
he had a sunny mask on.
Okay, guys, let's. Steven's doing Kieran Tierney. Steven, what were you saying about Kieran Tierney?
I was just saying that he had Almon on toast. He has everyone on toast that comes up against him. Right, what more can we say about him? Right, should be captain by now, in my opinion. But 8.
Okay. Now I said something that somebody had that did not
and that's
understand
just
what
one
I
of
was
his
saying.
lowest performances.
I said Kieran Tierney. I was listening to Clive from Arsenal Vision podcast. He said Kieran Tierney is the best at taking a defender and just doing and just going right past them from the wing backs in the league. Like no wing back in the league is just ripping their defenders as much as Kieran Tierney is. And to me, we don't have a lot of people in our team that do that, let alone talk about the league. So to me, every time he plays, it's a delight to watch. And we could talk about Kieran Tierney all stream, couldn't we, guys? Like,
yeah,
this guy's amazing.
I think that's gone out the game a lot, you know. Fullbacks taking on players. I don't think I've seen that since the Ashley Cole days, really.
Yeah.
Another one of his main qualities, though, he knows when to put the ball in first time, and he also knows when to hold it up as well.
Which I don't think we could always say. There was times this season where he was just crossing for the sake of crossing.
Yeah.
So he's kind of worked on it, because I can't remember what game it was when Saka made a run on the outside and he should have just slipped him through.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and he just whipped him across to nobody. So he's obviously.
I think that was against Wolves, I think.
Yeah, the Wolves game. Yeah.
It's like I just rated him there, and I don't even think that's one of his best. That's not even one of his like good performances. I'd say that's how good he's producing. Is that we're not saying that's one of his best performances, and yet he's still getting 7s, 8s easily. Which just shows the type of player we've got.
I mean, the guy's worst performance is a 7. You know, he's a 7 every match, isn't he, at least?
Yeah, definitely. You can tell he's elevating nicely.
Listen, I've said it before. Like, he just reminds me of Nigel Winterburn. Like,
Yeah.
He's much better. He's much better than Nigel Winterburn.
No,
Nigel Winterburn weren't even one of the best left backs at Arsenal.
No,
you know,
he
Kenny
is-
Sanderson used to be a lot better than Nigel
much better.
Winterburn.
He is much better. But what I'm saying, in terms of the level of performance, he never strays below a 7 very often. You know what I mean? And if you've got a player that can consistently give you above average rating in the game, you can't go wrong with that.
He's one of the top left backs in the world now in Europe. But, you know, he's up there, isn't he?
Definitely.
Yesterday.
I honestly cannot say that, Sonny. Not yet.
How can you not say that?
I'm not going to say he's the best left back in the world.
I can say that very easily. With my chest.
Give it another year or two.
Why?
No, I mean, he's up there, but not in the world at the moment. Like we're just getting a bit
Who's
carried
that?
away because we've been so crap in that position since actually.
No,
Cole.
Sonny, you know me. I wouldn't challenge you on a position if I stood there next to you. I would say that banter-wise, but not realistically speaking. We can't
I'm
say.
saying it with my chest. I'm saying it with conviction. I'm saying it with conviction, bro. For his attitude, for his work rate, for his dynamism, for his defending, he's up there, mate. He has to be.
Yeah, he's up there, but don't say he's the best in the world.
But who's better? Name me someone who's better.
No,
Alphonso
there's better than him out there. He's in the top 10 without a doubt.
Alphonso Davies right away.
Top 3.
He should be captain.
He should be.
Yeah,
happy.
Yeah.
I think he still needs to prove himself. Maybe, you know.
Was he anybody's man of the match?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
No.
Not today, right? Okay. Did anyone have Cedric as their man of the match?
He's up there.
Yes.
No.
I did. I was impressed with him. Actually, I might hold that back. Yeah, I might.
You're not gonna say it?
Nah,
No.
I don't think he was.
Nah.
Nah, it's not. It's
Nah.
Okay.
I've got. I think I've got someone else.
okay. Before I scare the camera, people, let's get back to it. Midfield. Who's new? So we got my guy, Realist Gunnar.
What's up, bro?
Bro, how you been? I'm gonna give
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Thomas. I'm gonna give you. Wait. Did everyone go? No, Lorraine didn't. Doreen. How do you say his name?
De Niro.
De Niro.
Yeah.
Why do I keep saying, bro? I'm upset. I'm sorry. I keep saying Dino, and then instead of saying Dino, I keep saying Diro or something crazy like.
So,
I don't know.
You're thinking of Flintstones. It's Dino and Bam Bam, isn't it?
Yeah, something else is wrong with me. So you didn't go. I'm gonna give you Granit Xhaka.
yeah, I think he was an 8. I mean, he looks so much better when he plays forward. When Xhaka plays, when he makes those passes, those forward passes, he just looks much better. I think most of the time he likes to pass it side to side, but he's not really good today, man. I'll give him an 8.
Okay. 8.
What? Are you shocked with that? I would have gave him 8 or 9 tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You know what I think's happening, because he's playing better than usual. Yeah, you man are just like
Yeah.
No,
Same.
man. The kid was playing like a quarterback, man. He was everything he was doing. He was doing. No, he was all right, man. He was all right.
loads.
8.
He gave all the way
Guys,
loads.
okay.
He's a
Brendan,
7 at
Steven are
best.
shaking their heads. Let's get them in here. Brendan, what are you thinking?
I wouldn't go as far as an 8, but I reckon a 7. Solid 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. So we're gonna 8-7, right? That's where we're going in between.
Wait, he's got 87.
I think that must be, what is that? Isn't that Mesut Ozil's number or something? 87 or something? 67?
No, it's 67.
There you go. That's what it was. Man said who?
I don't know where we've gotten so far, but I don't feel anyone played above a 7.
You're harsh, man.
You know what? Yeah, I was gonna agree with Kesh. I was actually gonna say it just
What about
before
Thomas
he said
Partey?
it. that I thought everybody was a 7. Like I don't think.
He's a 7. 7
I
today.
think if anybody was man of the match, it probably would have been Saka in terms of who was just going from the first minute to the last.
No
moments.
chance. No chance.
But
Okay,
if
so-
you want to give Shaka man of the match, then
Realist, you're next. Cash, I'm gonna give you your guy. Don't worry. Realist.
Thomas. Yeah, for me, Thomas was a 7 because he's just getting back to match fitness. He did what he needed to do, got his run out. Hopefully, he'll get a bit of a run out on the weekend as well. But ideally we need him to be fit and raring to go for Man United in a few weeks' time.
You know what? For you lot to be giving 7s, you must be judging Arsenal's level really highly. You know.
I disagree. I think he was better than a 7.
Yeah, Cash.
I think
Check
it's a
out
9.
rubbish ones.
Laurie, you
Nine.
do know Man United game's 12 days away.
A 9,
Yeah.
bro. Listen. That what we've seen there
that wasn't
should
even
be-
home at
to
half.
be a normal routine Arsenal win.
Bro, there's no such thing as a routine
not a
Arsenal win, bro.
not a win. No, listen.
No wins routine.
No, I'm not saying that. I said it should be. Should.
Based on what level, bro?
Listen, based on what level is because Newcastle has been in the rut. They
The
just
worst
got,
team.
they
So-
lost.
so we-
No, we have, but they just lost to Sheffield United. Who got
They are
their
the worst
first
team in the
win. Their first win against Newcastle. Listen, that should be a normal win for Arsenal. Based on the season that we've had and say the season that Newcastle have had, the players didn't do anything spectacular.
You're downplaying Arsenal too much, bro. I'll tell
I'm
you
not
why, right?
downplaying them.
Let
I'm
me
not
explain it,
downplaying
right?
them.
Let me explain it. It's not just what Thomas Partey done on the pitch, right? His presence on the pitch, just by being on the pitch, lifted everyone, right? Lifted everyone. I mean, the ball he played for the first goal, Aubameyang's goal was excellent. I mean, the geez has so much impact on that game, right? In North London, flowers were blooming in the dark, bro.
Bro,
You know,
but
he
the thing is,
made a difference.
I didn't even get to finish though when I was talking.
Go on, then.
What I was saying is, I don't think a majority of the squad got more than a 7. The only way you get Partey's a man of the match, so he wouldn't get more than a 8 from me because he didn't do anything spectacular. Like I've watched Partey for how many years? Like what that pass he made to Aubameyang, I expected to do that. It's normal for him. He's the best player in the team. So when we're going and we're giving players ratings based on just the fact that we've won the game and got 3 points, not because they've balled out. None of these players balled out today.
Like, you base it on what the other players in this position would have done in that.
No, you
circumstance.
don't do that. You don't do that. That's
Okay.
that's got no relevance at all.
Cool,
That's
Jeff.
got no relevance. The game is the game. Based off the game that they play, not based off what we've been getting from the likes of Pepe and William. So that means because of the way Pepe and William have been playing all season, Saka and Smith Rowe should get a 9 every game. It doesn't work like that. No.
Yeah.
Cash. I'd give Partey an 8 based on the fact that he was levels above everybody else, even though he was only 70% fit.
Exactly. But to go say he's a 9, he didn't ball out. Like he didn't do anything that they expected of him. He didn't need to. Exactly. He didn't need to.
If he was 100% fit though, Kesh, right? He would have covered the same ground and he would have made the same pass. What difference would it make? Apart from he would have played for 90 minutes and not an hour.
Listen, it's. I don't think he got more than 8. I generally don't.
But when we got one of our midfielders playing an outside of foot pass to that down to the wing, 60-yard ball, and we scored from it. As far as I'm
He's
concerned.
got that in the locker.
But one
He's a
second.
locker.
Let's settle this once and for all. Steven, what are you giving Partey?
7.
Brendan.
8.
Okay. Cash.
I'm gonna give him a 7.
So far that's 2-1, right?
You got based on tonight's game though, what he's done.
What are you giving him, Realist?
I'll stick with my 7.
Okay, so that's 3-1. Sonny?
I'll give him a 9 for the impact. Because you give them player ratings based on the game they've just played.
Okay.
You know, and it's head and shoulders above everyone else.
De Niro, what are you giving?
You're muted. You're muted.
You're muted. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I can
No,
hear you
seven
now.
and a half, no?
Okay, so 8 or 7?
I'll say 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
no
Big
half, bro.
Gunner?
It's like when you buy trainers, bro.
Big
It's
Gunner,
very hard to find them
if
half
you go
sizes.
8, you wrap it up. If you go 7,
Seven.
you wrap it up.
7.
What?
7.
Okay, so it's tied. I would have gone 8, guys. I would have gone 8, but at the end of the day, 7's wins. So it's 7 majority rules. You guys
Bro,
said 7.
he's rubbing his eyes. They said that with no conviction. He's trying to hide his eyes when he was saying it.
Okay, so
That's like your first half decent joke since I've been making the show with you, bro. Well done, man.
9, man.
Back,
I
man.
really want that 9.
okay, so Kesh, do you want Emil Smith or do you want Saka? Because you haven't gone yet.
I'll do Smith Rowe. For me, it wasn't. I don't think it's his best game that he's had for us. I feel there was a few rookie mistakes that he made in the first half. There was an opportunity where the ball got played. I think it was Xhaka pinged it. Lacazette dummied it and left it, basically. And Smith Rowe done a great pass. That's when he started coming into the game. Then moving forward now, there was another opportunity where someone played it, but instead of looking to see if Aubameyang was making a run, he didn't look, and he just automatically done the dummy, expecting that Aubameyang was going to get on the end of the ball.
They just went out,
And that, for me, that's a under 21's mistake there.
Brendan, I'm getting feedback from your mic. Do you have headphones?
Yeah, for me, that's a mistake you make in the reserves. You know what I mean? Like, so little things like that, he needs to polish and get out his game. But in terms of the second half, you saw the little link-up play started to get going between him and Saka. On the right-hand side, they was like taking the piss out of Jamal Lewis. Like, they just kept overrunning him. He didn't know how to cope with it. Then you saw with the goal that he assisted, literally the same thing happened. Like, he faced Lascelles. He got him in an isolated situation where he could take him on 1v1, and he just done him and played a great ball on the plate for Saka to score. For me, I'll go on.
So I was just about to say though, before I give you a rating, the guy done so many reverse passes, bro. I didn't know what half we were playing.
Yeah, and then so you put that one on the plate for Saka. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah. I'm just gonna freshen up the panel. What do you call it? Leroy, thanks for coming on, bro.
Cheers, bro.
And is it De Niro? Yeah, it's De Niro. Yeah, De Niro, appreciate it, bro. Thanks for coming on.
And that's my second decent joke, so I'm warming up like Arsenal were.
Yo, realist, my guy, come back on another time. Really appreciate it. It's just difficult when there's too many of us. Now, I could keep it at 7 max, but of course, someone else is supposed to be coming on also, Cam. Now, next, what do you call it? Realist, big up to you. Thanks for coming on. Next we're still talking about Emil Smith Rowe. So what did you end up giving him? 7.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, Leroy. I appreciate it. Now, I think if someone's going to get an 8, it would be Aubameyang, Saka, or Emil Smith Rowe, one of those 3.
It wouldn't be Aubameyang.
Wouldn't be Aubameyang.
Aubameyang scored 2 goals. To me, the way my system works is if you score a hat trick, you get a 9. Anything more than a hat trick and an assist,
if you score a hat trick. There's got to be context to it, though, man. Come on.
You could have the worst game possible. If you score a hat trick, to me, minimum 8.
Can I just say, right? Like I just said.
Hang on. Can I? Oh, sorry. The first goal, right, was like watching Aubameyang last season.
Yeah, quality, yeah.
Quality.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute quality.
Yeah, but based on your argument, based on your argument, he should be doing that all the time, though, because that's his level, yeah? This is your argument.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, we're just judging him. If we're judging him on this game, you've got to look at the quality moments in that game. And in that game, he's produced quality moments. And the fact that, he's played right, And I love this, as it says, Cam's coming on about this.
I'm so fucking tired. Sorry, guys, man. I've been streaming for the last 4.5 hours, bro.
That's all right, man.
You don't watch it.
But yeah, it's like I said, is that we got to see last season, like with 2 of his goals, what we've been wanting to see this season.
Okay. Next
So
is Brendan.
You lot are depressing, man. I'm telling you, you lot are so depressing.
3-0, guys. Come on, guys. Where's the energy?
You lot are depressing. You lot are so depressing, man.
Listen, it's not depressing. It's not
Obama,
depressing.
blood clot, gone missing,
Listen.
but he was there today.
That goal he scored was so top draw, right?
Yeah.
That he has to get high marks just based on that goal alone, because it was a key moment of the match. It was the first goal.
Yeah.
It was, and for me,
Brandon,
it's a 7
I
or 8.
think they said it's that
Fuck yourself,
Seven or
I
eight.
said, shut
Not
up.
amazing.
I'm talking now.
It's a 7 or 8, bro. I don't know. Maybe my views are different. I don't.
Once
think
again,
anyone
let
got mine.
Brendan defend himself. Brendan,
Can I just-
there's a comment
right.
here. Can you? I don't think he's comparing you to Lee Gunner directly.
He is. He is.
Wait, he is actually. Wow.
What?
Yeah.
What? And the old twerking they do for Terry.
Hey, what's
Okay,
been
so
going on? Listen,
what are
hey,
you
listen, let me,
talking about,
Brandon, before you quickly go on to your point here, what the hell has been going on in these streams that I've missed? Has there been
Basically,
people saying,
no,
what
there's
one
not been no
for your
beef.
ass cluts?
There's not been no beef, but obviously certain people don't use their heads. He's saying KJ was disrespecting Arsenal. What KJ was doing is he's trying to do what a lot of fans do. They hype Arsenal fans up, and then Arsenal fans get carried away. Then they start saying, "Yes, we're going to win the league. We're going to finish top 4." That's what KJ's trying to do.
He's trolling,
He's
innit?
trolling. But some people don't
But
recognize.
why take the emotion out of it though? So what if he does? And we're Arsenal fans. We should be happy when they win.
No,
Pissed off when they lose.
that's not.
Why take
No,
the emotion out of it?
we was happy, but this person saying we should be showing more emotion or being
I agree. We
excited.
should gas. We should
No.
be gassed when they win.
You don't.
Yeah.
Listen,
Let Brendan
one
respond.
game at a
Let
time.
Brendan respond.
Sorry, Brandon,
Because
go.
I mentioned Brendan, he mentioned your name. He called you out. You were literally on Lee Gunner stream the other day. Big up to you. You got 300 subscribers now. And tell the people what's up.
They can say what they like, mate. You know, at the end of the day, you know what it's like. Trolls, they're just jealous because, you know, we're here doing our thing and they can't do it. Simple as that. As regards to Emil Smith Rowe, he was my man of the match because he recognised straight away from minute 1, if you move the ball quickly, Newcastle can't live with you. And he was, everything that was good was coming through him. So for me, Smith Rowe gets an 8. And on Aubameyang, you know, you can't give him any more than a 7. Yes, he scored 2 goals. But like I said, in the first half, it was Pierre-Emerick Sonogo, you know? He was just...
Mate, listen, you defended yourself worse than David Luiz on a bad day. If that's not defending, honestly.
Come on in, Sonny, defend my corner.
Cam, what are you doing, bro?
I've been
What the
sitting
hell
down
you
for so long, my legs, bro, they're hurting.
He's giving himself.
Oh, my legs, bro, you don't even know. Listen, hey, I'm telling you right now, yeah, I've come on this stream. Why? We won 3-0, yeah? We won fucking 3-0, guys. Can we not be happy, guys? Come on, guys.
You're playing the leg guitar when you're not even on the screen.
Listen, I'm happy. I just don't need to go over the top in it. I'm not going to go over the top.
I'm going over the top. You know why I need to go over the top tonight? You know why? Because we might not be able to see the scoreline again.
Fair enough. And if that's the case, listen, if that's the case, then that is the case. But I'm not going to go over the top.
Aubameyang scored 2 goals, guys.
This is what I meant to expect.
Bro, you can see what Arteta's doing, man. You can see what Arteta's doing. You can now see how he wants the team to play. They're now pressing like he wanted them to. They're pressing as a team now.
I'm happy. The game's done. I was happy during the stream when we were streaming. I was happy about the result. I was the one that was singing. I was singing Aubameyang, all that. But the game's done now. I'm moving on to the next game. I don't get caught in the moment. The moment's gone now.
Guys.
Hold on.
Let me be the guy.
The moment's not gone until it hits midnight, innit? You got 10 minutes for the moment to last.
The moment's done, yeah. Like, I'm over it now. I'm looking on to the Southampton game.
Man. We've got 10 minutes, man.
I put an electric in today, right? You lot are draining my electric just by your negativity.
Listen,
Last
you lot are
the
still
fan
on
base
the
is
Newcastle
negative
game.
though
I'm on the
because
Southampton game now.
like today, yeah, we won. And man,
Shrewsbury.
still
It might be
talking about
Shrewsbury.
Mesut Ozil, bro. Why are you talking about Mesut
Oh,
Ozil when
bro,
the game's done?
listen. All day today, guys have been baiting me to try to talk about this guy.
Like,
this bullshit.
it's over.
It's over. It's
Fuck
done.
that. Let's stop talking about it.
Like, it's
It's
done.
done.
Just leave it. And this is
Mesut
why
Ozil,
people try to draw Arsenal fans out.
anyone
because-
else, DT troops, everybody, stop talking about these guys. Just do you. I don't care.
Mate,
I'm not.
Ozil's gone,
I'm
man.
not worried.
Ozil's
Every day
gone.
I'm not out here
Ozil's
talking about
roadkill
Who's
now.
calling who out, bruv? Call me out, fam.
Listen. Yeah. Cam, are you out here? Are you out here after a 3-0 victory, celebrating, saying a clean sheet, 3 goals, and then Mesut Ozil's also fucked off to Turkey?
Why can't listen? We have reasons to celebrate right now. Why can't we celebrate? Why are we all doomy and gloomy? Like,
It's not doom and gloom, man. It's not doom and gloom.
Look, let's be honest, yeah. This year, the way our shit's been happening, could you imagine us winning 3-0? Not 3-1, but 3-0.
It's the way they played, though, bro.
Bear in mind, we've got 5 clean sheets in a row now.
But it's the way they played, bro. It's the way they played. It's the way they done it as well.
The clean sheet thing, I'm happy about because if you look at it, what is it? This is our best defensive record for the last 12 years.
Right.
12 years.
Fourth goals conceded in the Premiership right now.
Yeah.
12 fucking years. Can you imagine that? And this is the person that everyone wants out. Yeah. No, all 3 managers before him has not even achieved that in 12 years.
Because Biggie, you know why? Because you got a fucking shit fans, man. Who are fucking complaining. I'm telling you.
Listen, I'm not complaining.
Honestly.
It's Brendan and Stephen. Tell us, why are you guys out? Why are you guys Arteta out? Because right now, when things are going well, we come to you guys and know your stand.
When things are going well, fair play. I've said it before, right? I will praise the geezer if he's doing well. For me, the only way he changes my mind is if he gets us in the top 4, because that is the bare minimum expectation at Arsenal. It's a work
in process, bro. It's a work in process.
We've been out of the Champions League for 5 years coming up. We need to get back into that competition one way or another, right? In order to attract better players. So, fair enough. I'll praise the guy when he's doing all right. But we've got to look at it in context. We are still 10th in the league.
No, if you look at it in context, bro.
No, but today, no. Today, give Arteta credit. He brought
thank you.
Hold on. Wait, let me go something.
Tyranny.
Egal, what did I say at the start of the stream? Egal. What did I say at the start of the stream?
You did.
Wait. Hold on.
I gave him credit, didn't I?
All right, cool. Let me look at this.
That's what you
Look
said.
at this. Where did we finish? We finished 8th last season, yeah?
Yeah.
We're now 2 points off 8th, yeah? 2 points off 8th. We're saying we need to get top 4. Arsenal is not better than.
Hold on. Can I just say one thing as well? You know the game. You know the team above us have a game in hand over us as well.
Yeah. Listen.
Forget top 4. I said Champions League football, whether that be through top 4 or Europa League.
All right, cool. Fair enough. But in terms, listen, you still have to look at the teams in the Europa League, and unless we're going to improve the squad, that's not happening. This squad, if you look at the teams, yes, we should beat Benfica. I'm not talking about that game, but in terms of the later stages, like if we somehow manage to get to the quarterfinals or the semi-finals, look at the teams that we're going to be meeting.
Okay, so
no. Let me say one thing, right?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. He's saying
I am listening, man.
No, you're not listening. I'm backing up. I'm what's it called? I'm challenging his point that Arsenal need to get into the Champions League by Europa League. If you look at the teams that are in there, it's not going to be as easy as what some people think it's going to be. Arsenal's squad is lacking in quality.
Okay, so out of 2 managers,
what the hell is Cam have?
Yeah, go on.
What's that say? Give me food, I'm hungry.
3-0 plus Uber Ford scored 2.
What you say, Brendan, just now?
So out of the 2 managers then, Unai Emery, Mikel Arteta, who inherited the better squad?
I think Emery had a better squad. And the reason why I say Emery had a better squad, the reason why I say that, you had a Monreal. Remember, it's not just about quality. You had the Monreal, who was a leader. You had the
And the
Koscielny,
settled
who was
squad.
a
And they're
leader.
settled as well.
And the settled squad, you had the Czech, who was a leader. The squad at the time still had players who've been there and won things. Right now, what you've got at Arsenal is there's a lot of players who Martinelli, Saka is coming through now, the Tierney's, they're new to this team. Monreal was a player that was very consistent. He wasn't the greatest, but he was consistent and he was a winner. Koscielny, he was at Arsenal for how many years? Like, he knows the club in and out. He was a leader. There's not that many leaders in this team at this moment.
Can I just say one thing, right? Can I just say one thing? Brendan, you're running people, bruv. You're going to go fishing. You stick your rod in a puddle, bruv. And you'll be complaining there's no fish in there, right? Listen, at the end of the day, Arsenal, right?
That was funny.
Thank you. I told you they're getting better warming up, right? I tell you, look, Arsenal, right? The fact that they've got youngsters who are coming through now because they've either got over the hill players or they've got youngsters, yeah. They've got nothing in the middle apart from Xhaka, right? Who is like 27. So we're not a balanced team. So the fact that they're improving and learning and they're now playing pattern football, which they've never done before. It's all bitty. They didn't have a style of play. We didn't know their identity. Now obviously we do. We can see it what they're trying to do. So the fact that they're making a improvement, it means we're going in the right direction. You can't now slag off Arteta because the structure he's had around him was non-existent. That's ridiculous.
I'm not slagging off Arteta. I told you, I'll give him credit where credit is due, and I'll give him credit.
You said you're not going to rate the geezer until he finishes in the top 4. So you're going to go all season, not enjoying what you're watching. Enjoy what you're watching.
No, Brendan, that is the minimum. That is the minimum.
Well, there you go then.
But not with this squad. That's not the minimum. You can't do it with this squad. You go into a season with a Leicester who's better than you, a Man United who's better than you.
We'll talk about this.
Chelsea who's better than you. The only reason why Chelsea's flopping right now because they've got 6 players who probably ain't gelled as of yet. Yeah. Who else is in there? You got a team like Aston Villa who's doing way more than what.
And you need to be realistic with your expectations as well, Kesh. You need to be realistic with your expectations of what the tools you've got and where you're going to go.
So at the beginning of the season, Sunday, where did you expect Arsenal to finish?
There's a super chat for Gio and Steven. Brendan and Steven. Gio sends in $5 and says, expectations are high, which is how it should be. It's crazy that Arsenal fans expect to be top 4. What? I'm confused.
It says it's crazy. Arsenal expectation should be top 4.
It should be top 4.
Yeah, and I expect my car to go 300 miles an hour, but it doesn't. Because he hasn't got a turbo in it or whatever. It just doesn't work like that. So, but get a bit of realism.
Listen.
All right.
What Arsenal is realism? What is realism? All right, to get top 4, what does a team require to get top 4? It's
consistency.
Consistency, yeah. You don't get consistency with players who are not committed, and we've known this for how many years. Even on the Wenger, there's lots of players that's in his team who's not committed to the cause. It's not just about quality. You can have all the quality in the world.
It's also about confidence, Kesh.
If you're not committed, it is about confidence. But if players are not committed, then why are they going to try and find confidence? They're not committed in the first place.
Bro, you go to barber's, bruv, you give you a pinpoint a haircut, nice fade, everything. You're going to go out that night, you're going to be confident. If you touch your hair up, you're not going to be, are you? It's all about confidence, man.
And to get that confidence, you've got to start adding more quality to the likes of Partey. And that's how you move forward.
But it can't be done. It can't be done in a day, can it? So
no, it can't be done.
The point I'm trying to make, right? If you can't enjoy the win and take it as a win and enjoy it, there's no point in fucking watching it.
No, nobody's not enjoying it. I just feel like people are overly
I feel like they're not, man.
They're not, man.
No, man. A lot of people enjoy it.
You yourself, you're cautious around rivals, but around us, you're enjoying it.
Listen, it's not about.
You saw me on the stream. I enjoyed the game, but I've always been like this. Once the game's done, I'm looking to the next game. I don't rest on it and think, what? It's not like that for me. I enjoy the game's done. I'm on to the next game. Let's go beat Southampton. That's the way I look at it.
Bro, if you just smash something, right? You got to make it feel special and give them a cuddle, or whatever. You can't just kick her out the door, and pick the next one.
Some of them you do. Some of them you do.
But some of them don't even let you out.
Mate, listen.
Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. That was a fantastic second half performance. Enjoy it.
It's a new day now. We can't enjoy it no more.
Okay, guys,
it's past midnight.
Guys,
I'm gonna enjoy it till tomorrow. I want to enjoy it till midnight tomorrow, and then I want to enjoy it till Saturday. How about that? I'll enjoy it for everyone. I'll do it on my one to put the whole thing on my back. I'll do it.
And the other thing as well, listen, it's no point us turning around saying that the other team got a game in hand. You can only get fucking 3 points for a win. You can't get 6 points for a win. No matter how many goals you score. Yeah?
God,
if you can only get 3 points, you can only get 3 points.
You know what, guys? I'll tell you this. As much as Brandon and Steven are getting hate, I'm getting the same hate from the people who are Arteta out. So understand that.
You're not. The hate that you're getting, they're not even Arsenal fans, bro.
Wait, let me just address.
You're going on television, they're not even Arsenal fans.
It's not about what's it called, putting a KJ in his place. Sometimes what you have to do is you have to ignore these rivals. They want to draw you out. When you ignore them, they get even more angrier. That's how you do
what, man? You're not going to go to prison for it, are you? So what?
You don't have to argue with them. Let them say what they're going to say. That's it.
You've been chatting shit to you. I'll go on his show and chat shit to me.
Bro, listen.
They're not going to cut off your hand or something, are they?
I will tell you right now.
I'm on my
I will tell you right now. There is people in my chat, in my messages on Twitter, in my everything. Every single time we lose, or I put up a comment, anything negative, they're like, "Not my manager. No, that's your manager. No, that's your manager did this."
Listen, I've got a new name for me, Egal, 1 minute. I've got a new name for me. One sec, Cam. Listen, I've got a new name for me, Arteta. Yeah, forget this fucking pile or whatever they was calling him, right? They should call him paracetamol, bruv. You know why? Because he's making me feel better. It's paracetamol Arteta from now on.
No, I'm gonna call him Mary Jane.
Yo, my thoughts. Okay, the player ratings. You know what? Fuck the player ratings. We're gonna finish the player ratings another time. My whole thoughts. I think the people who are disrespecting Aubameyang understand that it only takes him 2 to 3 games to get his goal tally up.
You said his shots at you, bro.
Like Cam, you're my guy. No disrespect, but you called the man a fraud.
What? When Aubameyang don't score for another 10 games, bro? I'm gonna come back with him.
You called him a fraud.
That's the wrong attitude. That is the wrong attitude.
Tommy did him bow, bro.
Everybody up.
Cam, I love you, Cam. I love you. Why? If he stops scoring, and we were winning more games. So you've got to be behind him. Like, you need to be hoping he doesn't go.
I don't want to be behind him because he's an overrated fraud.
The problem is, bruv, you go on League on the stream, bruv, you get fucking fleas, bruv.
You have to do what Troop says. You have to feed the energy. Feed Aubameyang the energy so he keeps scoring.
Fuck the energy. He ain't paying me to feed him, bruv. He might be paying Troops. He ain't fucking paying me, bruv. Fuck the energy, bruv.
Listen, Cam, don't you want Aubameyang to do well?
Listen, I said it on the stream earlier. If my man doesn't score at least 15 goals by the end of the season,
he will, though.
Over fucking rated.
He will.
He better make sure he does.
He will.
Okay.
He will.
If he does, I'll happily come back and say, I don't apologize, but he did his thing, innit?
Everyone stop. Cam, in the league or just all comps?
League. I don't care about comps, bruv. The league itself. That's
what I care about.
Do you know how many goals he's on right now? Do you know how many goals he's on right now?
15 goals from now. So not in general, like in total. I mean, 15 goals from now, after tonight's game, to the end of the season.
Oh, no,
if the team plays shit,
he gets 20. You man defend him 25 goals per season.
He already has
so defend him now. He can easily get 15 goals.
Bro.
Cam,
Listen,
he already has 5 goals. He already has 5 goals, okay? 19 games into the season, okay? Right? We got another, 18 more games? In 18 games, you're telling me Aubameyang can't get an average rate of a goal every 2 games. I think he can do that.
I'm not saying he can't do that.
You can't even add it up like that, bruv. It's not a mathematical equation, right? These people are human beings, they're footballers. If the rest of the players play shit, right? Obviously, his goal tally is not big.
Pull that comment up right now. Pull that comment up. Room coming up right now, innit? Yeah, because I've got one thing to say. Do you know how many Arsenal players I've seen on road, bruv? Yeah, and I've not even shook their hand, bro. I just say, yo,
I'm not that kind of
I'm
person.
not about that selfie life, bro. What? Oh, look at me. Oh,
Not my bruv, but
ain't a
not my
little kid,
bruv.
bruv.
I won't spit in their face either, bruv. You look like spit in their
The
face as
grown
well.
ass people. Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, you see them as celebrities because you
Fuck
take
them, man. No,
selfies with
don't.
them because you see
No,
them on
don't.
TV.
No,
They're
I
not
don't look at them
celebrities.
like
They're
that. I don't
normal
look at
human.
them like
If you went and shot them, they ain't gonna bleed blue. They're gonna bleed red, like everyone
Listen,
else.
What I'm gonna
Bro,
say
why
is,
they represent that? Why they represent their club, bruv? I'll support them, and I'll
No,
act
what I'm
with them.
gonna
Like,
say-
I'll
I'm
act
not
towards
about
them.
that. I want to
I'll
steal
act
things.
towards them
But I saw
accordingly.
Bellerin, innit? Bellerin came into my auntie's shop.
What's he
My auntie
buying?
wanted a picture, and she goes, "Get a picture." I'm like, "No."
you should have told him to get the fuck out.
I
I
won't get a
did.
picture either.
I actually did. I said, "Bro, well, no, I couldn't because it's my auntie's business, innit? I was thinking it, but it's my
Listen,
auntie's business.
I
innit?
couldn't
I'm
care
trying to
less.
make her happy as
I
well. You know what I'm
couldn't
saying?
care less if Aubameyang scores no more goals in the league, as long as he goes and scores them in Europa
You know
League.
that exactly.
Listen, that's why I went fire. I
He's
don't
overrated.
care.
I'm sorry, he's overrated.
Go on fire. Go on fire.
But what makes him overrated though? I just want to. That's all I need to
Listen,
know.
I'm gonna say it once again. If my man has got nothing on the field, he doesn't do nothing.
No,
He can't
he's only
create shit,
See,
bro.
Cam, that's bullshit. You know why it's bullshit? This is why I'm gonna correct you. He's overrated for us because Arsenal is not at the point right now where they're challenging for league titles. They haven't got a squad full of players that's gonna perform.
I'm gonna
If
find him.
Aubameyang, listen, if you put Aubameyang in a City team, yeah, or a Liverpool team, and you say just scores goals, Aubameyang will do that.
I mean, Mane hasn't done that.
So funny.
Firmino hasn't done that.
Forget all that,
You know,
right?
he
Forget all
goes
that.
to
Look
get
at his previous club at Dortmund.
where he gets
Forget
his
all that,
car
man. Forget all
fixed.
that. You're not gonna go back to
He
when he was
lives
baby
round the
bruv.
corner. Do you know how many times I see my man driving?
Listen,
bro?
forget that, man. Listen. Which other player, bruv?
Listen.
Which other player would score that goal tonight?
Before I start hating on the guy again, yeah, I'm giving him his credit tonight, innit?
How can you hate on
Yeah.
someone who plays for Arsenal, bruv? Seriously.
Bro,
Fucking
because
what's your
this
face, bruv?
bro, at the end of the day, yeah, it's like me, bro. All right, so Bentley's a legend in that Satan.
No one's legend, bruv. We're not. Why do you have to over milk it, bruv? You know what? Even the cow fucking runs that milk, bruv. Listen. Why they play for Arsenal, you got to respect them, yeah? Right?
I respect them, but
Listen. At the end of the day,
when you see
the
the
talent
stats,
he showed to score that goal, bruv, you got
when
rated
you
that, bruv.
see the stats I saw today, you
Fuck
all
stats,
of you
man.
wouldn't even say shit. You'll be like, whoa,
Bro, you know
swear
what? My
down.
stats are my eyes, bruv.
My man
My eyes.
has missed more opportunities, and I'm not talking a little bit more. He's missed over double
They're
the
not robots,
opportunities
bro.
he's had than he
Bro,
has
they're not
scored
robots, bro.
or even
They're not
got on
robots.
target. You can't come to me. So I'm basically saying if he had 100 opportunities, yeah, he's only scoring 20.
Bruv, listen.
The rest have all gone off target.
If you went to a club, there's 1,000 women in
No.
the club, bruv.
I don't care what striker you are, bruv. If like Firmino goals, man. If you're fucking a striker, you should be scoring at least 50 out of them 100.
He's having that moment. He's having that moment.
One minute. You're a man with game, yeah? You're a man with game, yeah? So if you went to a club, there's 1,000 women in the club, and 999 of them you haven't fucking checked. It means you're shit.
Hang on.
You're shit then. You've got no game then, yeah?
Hang on.
Wait,
Hang on.
what are you saying?
That's it. Look.
If you went to a
Hang
club, bruv, there's 1,000
that
women
matters right
in the club, bruv. You
Yeah.
have to check every one of them in that club. It means you're shit. You can't check girls, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah, go, Stephen.
I can't hear. What does what
Full
mean?
screen.
Yeah, Stephen, go.
No, I didn't hear what he
We
said. What
just
does
win 3-0.
No.
You just got.
We just
Listen,
win
You know
3-0.
why I've done this? Because when I came on the fucking stream, everyone was doomy and gloomy. So I've got
nah,
to
man, I weren't, bruv. I'm not sleeping tonight, bruv. I'm happy.
We wasn't doomy and gloomy. We weren't doomy and gloomy because we weren't slagging off anything to do with Arsenal. We weren't doing that. That's all.
Bro, I will slag my man off, innit? I will do it with chest, fam. I'll do it in front of his
Listen,
face because he knows, man. If you actually think my man is about our club, yeah, you man as fans don't know what I want. My man don't give a fuck about our club, bro. You know why he's in London? Because his missus wanted to stay, bro. That is the real reason. It's not none of this troops bullshit,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
His missus said, I want to
Egal.
stay here.
Come and regulate Egal, man.
Cam.
Egal, come on, man.
Come and regulate Egal, man.
Listen,
Hang on,
stop this league on a bullshit,
What are you
bruv.
saying? Lacazette.
Huh?
Were you rating Lacazette today?
I'll give 6.5, man. He went all that today, but he continues to work hard for us, innit? So that's all we can ask for, man.
Okay. And then I'm gonna give you. Oh, well, why did I take Stephen out? I was trying to add it. Stephen, I'm giving you the last rating of the night. What are you rating Arteta?
8.
8.
Yeah, I think first half it was a bit
You've been slagging them off all
predictable.
night, and they give him an 8. How's that work?
Well, no, I think the first half was a bit predictable. Second half he changed it, and the
But then you
second
give him
half
an
was
8.
a much better performance.
No, I agree. I don't think he changed anything. I don't think he changed it. I think he just went and changed him and said, like, come on, like, let's fix up, boys. He didn't change anything. Like, what are you playing at? Like, your passes and decision making just being poor. But it's a thing that's been a feature of Arsenal game all season. Like, even during the period where we were losing games, you will see us come out and start playing well in the last 20 minutes when we're losing. I'm just thinking, why does it take you this long to get your engine started?
Listen, you know what? I slagged off Arsenal.
Yes,
I
but
slagged
like
off
I
Arsenal.
said at the start.
Listen, don't speak when other people speaking as well, bro, because we don't speak when you're speaking. I slagged off Arsenal as well as much as the next person, bro. When we thought we had the best manager, when we thought we had the best, we had players who could challenge for where we want him to go. All of us know, realistically, they can't get to where we want them to go because they're not ready yet. There's no point slagging them off. You might as well support them until they can.
Yeah, it's insanity. That's what it is. It's insanity. Like, to believe that this squad can do what we've asked for over the last 6 years and it's not done it. Why do you suddenly think it's suddenly going to change?
Yeah, but
Listen,
what you don't become, bro, you don't become a hater on your club, though, do you?
As much as he will slag off Aubameyang, he still says the reason why he's doing it is because we overrate him. He's not saying he's overrated as a player.
Okay, what is he?
Fans overrated, right?
It's going to change everyone's opinion in the world, bro. Yeah.
Anyone overrates Aubameyang, though. I don't think anyone overrates. I think what everyone looks at Aubameyang, they see a striker that is a prolific goal scorer. That's it. Everyone knows he's.
No, you know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. All it is, right, is propaganda to get likes and followers and build up. Because hating is the easy way to build a platform, right?
Yeah,
and it's bullshit, bro.
Allow that. No. Do you know what? Yeah, Sonny, allow that bullshit. Yeah. How long have I been on Aubameyang? Since I fucking started this thing from last year, bro. I've been on the Aubameyang since last year. I've been on Lacazette since last year. I keep my consistency.
All he does is flag off the team to build a platform.
I told you about Arteta. I've told everyone above. At the end of the day, yeah, I was the only fucking fan to be on this fucking. Well, not on this one.
How can you say that, bro?
But on this live, yeah. And when people were saying, "Oh, you're like the gunner and like this," I'm like, "No, I'm nothing like them because I've been saying it longer than them."
But that makes you still like him, bro. Don't matter who said it.
No. At the end of the day, you lot are saying I want my club to be top 4. I want my fucking club to be at the top.
Well, stop fucking moaning and get out of the fucking process then.
What process? Right now, I said it on my stream, innit? Arteta, if he gets rid of this dead wood, I don't care if we bring anyone in or not right now.
Bro, you don't watch in your stream, bro. Fucking the fish are dead, bro. Honestly, the fish are dead as a Willet and Booting now. Seriously, man, put some life into Arsenal, man. Come on. Listen, you're old school, bruv. You're old school gooner, bruv. Let's not forget what our team's about.
Bruv, I want my team to be at the top. Bruv, at the end of the day, yeah, if I said, if we're not competing at the top, we're a failure as a club.
But you can't demand it,
so this top 4 bullshit is nothing, bruv. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you, and I've always said the same thing. I don't give a fuck about top 4, bro. If I'm not,
I don't care about top 4, bruv. If we're not competing,
you know the funny thing is, yeah, like
top 4, bruv.
Everybody used to laugh at Wenger about top 4.
It's just, you know what it is, yeah. It's just gonna gas you for the Champions League next year, knowing we're not even gonna do fuck all in the Champions League, bruv.
How can you say that, man? We might have a good enough score to fucking compete for it next year. Who knows, man?
But what I'm saying is, I don't want top 4. I want to be a club that's competing for the Premiership, not just a top 4.
But we need the money. We need to get in the Champions League for the money, innit?
No, I understand what Cam's saying. There's a lot of fans that just want top 4, and the reason why
deep down we all know we're not going to do shit.
The reason why they want top 4 is because it gives them some sort of claim to not get banned. Bruv, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you can ban Arsenal for as much as you want. I don't care about top 4. Top 4 means fuck all to me.
Right now, because you're both right. You're both right. Like now, I'm listening to what Cam's saying. He's making sense. It's just the way I think he was delivering it. People were misunderstanding what he's saying. He's not saying. He's just basically just saying that Arsenal should be challenging for the title, and that's what we should be aiming for.
Based on what?
No, just based on the size of the club, what we've done in the past. we should be challenging, but we're
I
not.
think Saint is a person who's broke at the moment, bro. I think Saint is a person who's broke at the moment. Whatever I've done in the past don't mean shit now.
No, but
you're not. You're taking it out of context.
Yeah, you're taking that. You're not actually understanding what we're trying to say.
United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea should be competing every season. No one's got a divine right to win the league, but the least
no one's got a divine right to compete either.
The least these clubs expect is a team that's competing for the title.
Listen, when you got Kroenke as manager, when you got Kroenke as owner, man, we can't expect nothing, man. We can't expect nothing.
You're in no position to be talking too tough like that. Too tough like what? What the fuck are you talking about now?
Who's that?
Oh, fucking clue, bro. Better say talking tough, bro. Come on, man. Behave yourself.
Listen, well, friends, we can talk to each other how we want.
Cam, there's somebody in the chat that keeps asking to ask you this question, so I'm gonna send it over to you. I don't really get it.
Ozil.
I said how many?
Right now,
how many world-class players has he played with? Yeah, was it Ozil? Only world-class player
I wouldn't even count that because half of the time Ozil wasn't even playing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even count that.
When he was playing, he wasn't playing to his level anyway.
There's a case. Listen, Cam. In order for you to call somebody fraudulent, it's your opinion. You can call anybody fraudulent if you want, right? But for me, what are you basing it on? Are you basing it on expectation from the fan?
Every stat I see, bro.
Bro, what is this guy talking about?
At the end of the day,
All that matters is how many goals you score.
If you're a striker, and you're a captain, if you're a striker and you're a captain, where have you been this whole season?
Bullshit, bro. If I want to be bad, I can be bad, bro. What are you talking about? I said I don't care about top 4 if I'm not challenging. That's my opinion. If you got a problem with that, then keep it to yourself. Simple.
I agree with what, I agree with what you're saying, man. I don't. Top 4 ain't no trophy. It never was.
Because if I'm being in top 4 and I'm not competing for the title, I don't want
to. You're right. Listen,
being top 4 and finishing 7th means nothing. It's just totally the same. You don't get no reward.
The only reason we're clinging on to top 4 is because
let me put it in perspective. Go to a United fan or a Liverpool fan or a Chelsea fan. Yeah, any fan right now, a City fan, and asked him, would you want to be top 4 or do you want to be Premier League champions?
Nonsense, bro.
They're all going to say, I want to be Premier League champions.
Yeah, that's a silly argument, bro. That's not really.
No, but this is the argument we're having. I'm just trying to dumb it down as dumb as possible.
See when you play Monopoly, and you come second, you say, "Oh, second is good enough." It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Like unless I'm getting a reward and they're saying I'm the winner, I do not care. And for the last how many other years on the Wenger, he was getting top 4, and I've got nothing to show for it.
Yeah,
I've got no title. I can't say I won it in 2006.
Oh, we got top 4 for 10 years straight. What do you fucking do?
Nothing, bro. This top 4.
That's why the cups mean more. It means more because as fans, we have a day out and we enjoy it if we win. You know what, Arsenal fans, bruv, we're like, middle of summer, fucking 100 degrees, and we ain't got a plug on it, bruv. We ain't got a plug on the fans, bruv.
I would rather win the Europa League. I would rather win the Europa League than get top 4, if I had a choice. But if that meant
that's cheating. That's cheating.
No. If that meant, even though we don't change, we stay our league position right now. We're 9th or 10th. We stay like this the rest of the season,
that's
and we do not improve. But we get the Europa League. I'd be happy with that at the end of the day.
No, you don't. You don't because the reason being, bro, you don't.
Let me just address this.
One minute. You don't. The reason being, if you finish 9th and go into Europa League from the back door, bro, right? It means as a team, as a squad, you're not good enough.
No, but if you win the Europa League, one, you get a European trophy.
That's the average to get you there, right? That's the average to get you there, but as a squad, they're not good enough.
You'll be facing in the Champions League
will be less. Context, bro.
Listen, the level of competition you'll be facing in the Champions League is less.
On the evidence of Arsenal getting top 4, on the evidence of Arsenal getting top 4, which we've got for how many years up until the last 6 or whatever. What's the evidence to say that we're going to kick on? You have to apply context.
Exactly.
Let me say one thing.
Hold on. Getting top 4, yeah. Wait, hold on. Getting top 4 and then moving in the right direction. Yes, you can say that. But if you're not going to move in the right direction, it means nothing. If I'm going to be finishing top 4 and then not improving the squad to challenge for titles, it means nothing to me.
Exactly. That's same as winning the FA Cup saying we're winners. That means shit.
Nothing. It means shit.
Yeah, big up, Gio.
Let me just address this other room guy. Hey, listen, I don't expect all the players to come in to be invincible level, but you're telling me, but what you're basically saying now is, even under Wenger, and I criticized that guy for 10 years before that guy left, I was out Wenger out, and everyone knows this on the stream. I was Wenger out from 06, I saw this shit happening from early. I don't know, you were probably Wenger out the year he went.
You have a laugh. You have a laugh.
I was Wenger out for a long time, man. For a long time.
You have a laugh.
I was Wenger out.
2012.
You know what it is, At the end of the day, he thinks I'm going on like, bro, we've done worse since Wenger's left. With these big top players that we have, we've done worse.
Bro, we ain't got top players, man. We ain't got top players. That's the whole point.
Aubameyang's a top player, no?
That's one player.
Yeah,
man.
but if you take him in isolation, bro, he can't do nothing on his days, can he?
Okay, so let me read this. Gio once again with another super chat. Thank you. Top 4 should be minimum for Arsenal. You guys know Kroenke won't spend, so we need some extra money to spend. A little bit. A little bit big. A little bit, and then big up me and the panel. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I'm saying, you have to apply a context. If you're getting top 4, you got to apply yourself in the correct fashion, and the correct fashion is you go and get the right recruitment, you get the right players in, and there's no negotiating. You're challenging for the title. There's no negotiating. You finish top 4, you're challenging for the title. If you're not doing that, then it means nothing to me.
Can I just make a point, right?
The thing is, the world is coming to a fucking standstill, bro. The world's at a standstill, and Arsenal fans think we're going to go and get what's the name? Legends. And to be honest with you, the Arsenal Invincible team are overrated anyway.
Listen,
how
the fuck am I getting bantered when we won 3-0? This is ridiculous. How the fuck am I getting bantered?
Because of this. Because
Guys,
of this.
We win, we lose, I get bantered. We draw, I get bantered. How the fuck is this? This is what you guys have to go through your whole life living in the UK.
Guys, part of concern, right? The Invincibles were overrated, in my opinion, right?
I feel sorry for you guys. You guys used to go to school.
What do you not think?
It's ridiculous.
No, Arsenal
I think Invincibles are overrated, bro.
At the end of the day, we should have won the Champions League that year, but fucking that ref was on some bullshit, bro. Against Chelsea, fam.
Yeah, Brandon. Sorry, I cut you off.
Right, I was just listening, right? You lot all just said that your minimum expectation for Arsenal is to be challenging, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to exclude. I'm going to
exclude
exclude Kesh out of this because I know he is Kroenke out, and I know he's, But if that's the case, and you truly believe that Mikel Arteta is the manager, why are you not on Kroenke's arse? We are midway through January.
America, bruv.
We are midway.
Realistically, what can you do?
Shall I tell you what I've done, bruv? I don't go Arsenal no more, bro. I don't go Arsenal no more.
Give us the blueprint of what we can do to get Kroenke out.
Exactly.
Give us the blueprint, because everybody says it. Stop buying shirts. Stop buying this. Stop buying that. You'd have to start watching football because everything
spend money
goes into his pocket. So
I don't even go no more, bro. I don't even go. I'll stop going under Emery, bro.
You can't have
the
nothing.
problem is the Ghana.
So
That's not going to work.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can't get
It's
them
not
out.
going to work. The problem is the fan base is too big and too worldwide. So for every one person that says, I'm going to take a stand, I'm not going to buy shirts. Say if I decide I'm not going to buy shirts, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go to games.
I'm not taking a stand. I'm not wasting £100 a ticket.
Sonny, it's all right for you. It's all right for you to not go to games, but there's always going to be 10 people behind you.
It's not value for money, bro.
But there's always.
This is how you know Arsenal.
You're missing my point. You're missing my point. I'm not making a stand, bro. I'm not making a stand.
Let me tell you right now why Arsenal are a joke. Obviously not right now because we don't have any fans, but when fans get let in, we are the most expensive tickets.
Exactly, I won't go
in the league. For what?
Makes no sense. For nothing.
No, man.
For what?
It's ridiculous.
For Aubameyang, yeah. All right, cool.
Listen, this is
they have the most expensive ticket, not that. They are the most.
Anybody say this
No,
comment
they are.
on the
They
panel?
are. They are the most expensive.
Anybody on the panel? Sorry, guys.
One
One second, guys. 1 second. Did anybody on the panel compare Pepe to
Someone
Vino?
on Twitter did it. Someone on Twitter done it.
Oh, that was me.
That
That was me.
Yeah, that was you, Big Gunner.
Yeah, that
I'll
was me.
take Fabinho over Pepe.
What did you say?
Bro, I said it back in the day. I said Pepe wasn't good enough. Back in the day when Robbie was licking his ass about Pepe taking the corner, bruv. I said Pepe was shit back in the day, bruv.
Javino gave us. Listen, Javino, his only problem was when it comes to the finishing product, to the final, passes. His end product was just poor. But in terms of getting you off your feet and everything like that, you beat his man. That was never a thing. But with Pepe, bruv, right, you don't know what this guy's doing when he's facing off his man. He rarely ever wants to take his man on and then have a.
The guy don't even know
Fabinho had a bigger impact
He don't even know how to get
after
home.
than Pepe did.
Definitely did. Definitely.
That's just my honest opinion.
Obviously, Pepe is
What's that?
a better technical player. There's no doubt about that. But for me, it's not just about technical ability, bro.
I'll take Iwobi over Pepe, bruv. Right? Iwobi's shit. That's Pepe. The reason being is because at least Iwobi tried.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shouldn't our minimum expectations be in the striking distance for the two major trophies in May? So many variables like injuries, draws can derail.
Yeah, it should be. We should be trying to get the FA Cup and
You know what? It doesn't matter what our expectations are. We can't run the club, can we? We can't do anything.
I think this guy's right. But our minimum expectation should be winning the league. But of course, expectations are fluid. For me, guys, I don't know about you guys, but for me, expectations change depending on what's going on. You can always have a level of goals and you can have expectations that change throughout the season. So, for example, Leicester, the season they got relegated, the next season, they almost got their priority was not to win the league. It was to not get relegated. Once they realized they were in a chance to get top 4, their next priority was to get top 4. And then when they realized it's close for them to win the league between them and Spurs and us, their priority was to win the league. Your priorities can change depending on your circumstance.
Bro, Arsenal.
I disagree, though. I disagree. I think that.
Let me say, Arsenal are an obese man, right? With fucking, he's 50 packs of the crisp and has got fucking ketchup on his chin, yeah? And he just had a gastric band done, bruv. He can't expect to run the marathon after that. So your expectations have got to be in accordance with it. Listen, at the moment, we can't expect to finish anywhere because at the moment we're just learning to walk again because we have dropped that low.
Listen, based off where we finished last season, if you look at the trajectory of where we are now, we're well on course to finishing 8th again. Like, if you're being realistic,
we're
well on course to finishing. Like, that's our position, really and truly. Like, don't let it get to your head because we signed a Partey. Partey was missing for so many games. Yes, we probably would have had a lot more points on the table. There's a possibility, but we can't change the fact that he was injured. And the fact that this squad is still the same as last season.
But if it was in different times, bruv, if it was in different times and we're not playing under a pandemic, it may have been different. The fact that we're playing under a pandemic has got a lot to do with it as well.
I believe
Not
that.
this season, Jim. Not this season.
Man said Javino all day. Man said Javino all day. All Pepe can do is step overs.
Listen, I saw Javino rip Juventus a new one the other day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the guy's
Eden Hazard said he was the best player he ever played with.
It's just like his end product was just poor. That's the only thing that was letting him down.
We keep buying the wrong players. Do you guys really believe that Arsenal? Do you really believe Arsenal was meant to buy Fofana, but by accident we bought Saliba?
Nah, man, that's bullshit. Fofana wasn't even the season we bought him. Fofana was. I don't think Fofana even made his debut yet.
No, but that's the agenda that Leicester fans are pulling. Today I heard what's it called? Lee Chappie talking about Arsenal, and he's like, Arsenal made a mistake. They did it by accident. They thought they were recruiting for Fofana, but instead they somehow signed Saliba, and they signed the wrong guy.
Listen, Fofana.
Lee Chappie is a prick. Lee Chappie is a prick. That Claude wouldn't let him come on his channel, and he listens to fucking Claude.
Listen,
so forget what Lee Chappie says.
You look at Fofana at Leicester, yeah. You can't compare. Yes, they're doing better. They've been a better club, a better team, a better team over the last few years than us, yeah. But the magnifying glass is not on Leicester the way it is on the Arsenal. Saliba, yes, I understand that. I feel Arsenal should have been going with the philosophy of threading in more youth and everything and moving on from there. But obviously, clearly, it's not. And a lot of the reason why that ain't is because fans some fans ain't going to accept it because they feel that Arsenal got the financial power and everything to just go and blow the waters away and inspire the best players. When it's really realistically, it's not like that. It should be better than young.
Another reason is they haven't got a proper director of football. They haven't got anything. You know, Michelin sat there.
Yeah.
You know, you had Raul left with his fucking pockets full of money. You know, they've fucked up at bordering level.
And that's what it looks like. See the Michelin sat thing. Yeah, it shows that this owner just doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know the team that's running his club. Because if you look at Michelin sat and you see what he's doing right now in Germany, bruv, he's doing a great job. Amazing job.
Yeah, but let's get twisted. Let's not get twisted about this new guy. Yeah, the new guy, all he is, right, is a guy who does contracts. That's all he does.
I think it's a shit move.
All he does is contracts, bro.
I think it's a shit move again, honestly. But
no, but he brings us some experience. At least somebody.
It's not a shit move. It's not a shit move because the fact that Edu is so inexperienced, he couldn't even get Saliba's loan done last year. And now the geezer, £30 million fucking asset, he's fucked off. So it's not a shit move at all.
Sonny, Saliba is still an Arsenal player.
After he's fucked off, he's pissed off.
Yeah, but he's not going to be. If you're saying his contract, then he wouldn't have been involved in the Saliba deal anyway, because he's not recruitment. Recruitment.
No, what I'm saying is he would have been, man, because what he would have done, he would have got the paperwork in place for him to go on his loan move.
I don't know, man.
That's what his job is. You know, that's all he's in for.
Okay, so guys in the chat, every single one of you guys, rate today.
Big win tonight, boys.
There's two things. I want to ask you guys, what did you think about the performance and what did you think about the result? For me, the result is an 8. For me, the result is great. Like, it's a great result. Performance-wise, I'll give it a 6. Because performance, we could have performed better.
Yeah. I think it was smart. It was also like we didn't need to come out of third gear, did we? Really, to win that match? Which is I know Newcastle were crap.
I don't think that's a good thing, though. For me, I don't think that's a good thing. Like, you should start the game as you need to go on.
I know, but like, that's just the way we've been playing. That's just Arsenal at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, but you have to look at that and think it's a problem, though.
Guys,
against the better teams, you can't start that slow.
That's really weird, though, because against the better teams, we don't start that slow.
But listen,
I don't know if it's an arrogance thing. It's an arrogance thing.
No, listen. You know, if you're a bodybuilder, if you're a bodybuilder, you're a small guy. You're not going to look the same as someone who's 7 foot, are you? Your muscles are not going to be small, yeah? If you're an athlete, you're going to go to the Olympics. Not every athlete who goes to 100 metres think they're going to win it. But all they want to do is beat their personal best. That's all Arsenal could do, is be better than they was the week before. That's the only thing you've got to base them on now.
Wow, this is hard.
Sonny, you could say that a lot quicker than you did there. You could have said Arsenal just wanted to be better than last week.
I said that, though. Like, listen, the Palace game, I said in a better.
But you're head of contract, bro. That's why I got you there.
I can't complain.
Cam, you're out of it, eh?
Bruv, I'm fucking
tired, man. He's tired. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, bro. Guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
That last outburst I had just sort of took my energy.
Before we wrap it up, before we do anything else, right? Do you guys care more about the FA Cup or league position this season?
League position.
I care about everything.
I don't care.
Position, and any trophy we can pick up.
I don't care, man. You know, all I care about at the moment is staying alive, my family staying alive, bro. I don't give a shit about football, bro.
Oh my God, I've never heard this stance today. Somebody said Bruce won us the game. It was too negative.
You know what? I said something like our fan base are the most fucking.
No, I like Kevin. Kevin's not usually negative. He's not usually negative. He's very balanced. I'll tell you that. I've seen him in the chat in bare times.
But they play 3 strikers.
What?
When was the last time they even played 3 strikers?
Yeah,
that would be the most attacking team that Newcastle have ever played. Like Bruce has ever played. But it's just shit.
In the FA Cup game, they played a 5-4-1.
I'm not basing my emotions on Arsenal no more, but I don't give a shit.
For me, they played the right formation. I think they playing 3 strikers up front was always going to be a danger for Arsenal. I just feel they didn't apply themselves properly. Like, they should have been trying to use Andy Carroll a lot more. Try to use their muscles a lot more. I saw Carroll trying to get on the ball and be a playmaker and things like that. And I thought, it's not going to work. Like, Carroll ain't got that in the locker. Like, you need to get Joe Linton Carroll closer to Wilson and play off them. And that's how you get a goal. Like, Arsenal's defence, there's always a lapse of concentration, a little flick on here and there.
Yeah.
Could have got a flick on and Wilson could have scored, you know what I mean? I just feel they didn't carry the game plan out properly.
Guys, I'm going to give each person their chance, their final thoughts on the game. I'm going to start with you, Stephen.
Like I said, good performance, areas that we can work on, but overall I'm happy. And yeah, then we roll on to the FA Cup game on Saturday.
All right, no worries. Big Gunner?
Yeah, I'm just happy we won, man. You can only beat what's in front of you. If the other team is shit, then you put them to sword, innit? And that's what we've done today. So bring on the next team that want to come try to test the Gunners.
You can't say that with a confident smile, can you?
Real bad.
Yeah, Cam, talk to me. Sonny, you're next.
Aubameyang's back, guys. Let's get guys
Sonny.
Well, basically, you know what? I lost love for football a long time ago, bro, because Arsenal just put me through hell. So
you called me depressed. What the fuck?
No, I'm keeping it real, bro. I don't give a shit if they win. I'll get happy when they win. If they lose, I can't give a toss, bro. Because at the end of the day, until they start fucking showing that they run properly as a football club and think about the fans as well, and not think about it as just a business and put their heart into it like we do, I ain't putting my fucking money into it. And just roll on to the next day, I can't give a shit.
Okay. Sonny, thank you. Now, Kesh. Kesh looks like he's depressed himself.
Listen, let's just take it one game at a time. Let's just get some points on the board, man. That's all we can do. Let's not focus on what's going on in the league table. At the end of the day, if every other team wins the rest of their game above us and we win the rest of our game above us as well, then everyone will just get the maximum points that they can get. And for me, it's all about the performances and getting wins on the board and finding consistency. That's all it is about for the rest of the season.
All right, thanks, Kesh. And then let me just read the final super chat. Saliba will be great when he comes back. Okay, and we play him. Okay, I agree with you. I think hopefully he will be. Guys, I'll just end by saying check out Stephen Fleely's channel on his channel. Check out Big Gunner's channel. You guys can find him on Twitter. Sonny, thank you for coming on. Kesh, thanks for coming on. Cam, thanks for coming on. And check him out on Sarcasm City TV. And you know what, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the video or liked the video, better do that right now. I'll be back tomorrow around 3 o'clock doing a transfer video. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Have yourselves a great night. Thank you for sticking along with us for an hour and 40 minutes talking about Arsenal, talking about the game. And hopefully this was therapeutic for you, right? So yeah, we're out of here, people, and have yourselves a great night. Bang. Why is this thing not going?